not kneel before anyone, and neither do I!
Victory is easy. Hiding this curse every single day is the real battle. No matter how many victories I win, this disease keeps waiting for me at night. The strongest man in Syria, terrified of his own skin.
Not now. Nobody can see this. Not even for a moment. The master is troubled. We must not intrude. If the kingdom fears my weakness, then I lose everything.
As long as I stand, Syria will never fall.
Funny. They celebrate me like a legend while I feel weaker every single day. If they knew the truth, none of them would stand this close to me.
This armor feels heavier every day, like it's hiding a prison underneath. I can defeat armies, but I cannot escape my own body.
Forgive me, Commander! Please don't throw me out of the palace!
Relax. If I punished every mistake in this palace, nobody would survive a week.
What good is being feared by the world if I'm secretly falling apart? One day this secret will destroy everything I built. The stronger I pretend to be, the more terrified I become. If fear had a face, mine would already know it.
Even the strongest people can carry pain nobody else sees. Maybe strength is not pretending everything is fine. A man surrounded by thousands and somehow still completely alone.
Sometimes silence is easier than pretending to be strong. How can someone surrounded by power feel this helpless?
If he's willing to listen. Tomorrow, I think I finally need to tell him about the prophet in Israel.
Again! If your arms still work, then stop fighting like tired farmers! Pain means nothing. Weakness is what destroys kingdoms.
Train without me for a while. This heat feels worse today.
The commander never leaves training early. Something feels wrong. How much longer can I keep pretending this curse isn't winning? I conquered enemies across nations and still ended up losing to something inside me. Commander, should I call the royal healers again?
The healers already took enough gold from me and gave me nothing back.
He looks powerful in front of everyone else, but not when he thinks nobody is watching. Maybe strength is not what saves a person after all.
I used to think power could protect me from anything. I was wrong. The entire kingdom depends on me, and I can barely hold myself together anymore.
How long before even my soldiers begin fearing me?
People say the commander barely sleeps anymore.
Back in Israel, I once heard stories about a prophet who healed people no one else could help.
A prophet? You truly believe someone could heal a man like Naaman?
I don't know if he would listen, but I know the prophet's God is different.
I don't even recognize the man hidden underneath this armor anymore.
Fresh figs, fresh bread, best spices in all of Syria! Forgive me, traveler, unless you enjoy washing your feet for free.
Once the sickness spreads, even kings can't stop it. Even out here, I still can't escape it. How much longer can I keep living like this?
If I stay silent, then maybe his suffering becomes my fault too. Tomorrow, I finally need to speak to him. Please, God, let him listen before it's too late. Commander, there may still be hope for you.
Nobody comes here this late unless something is terribly wrong. Speak carefully, because I don't have patience left tonight.
Commander, Back in Israel, there was a prophet people spoke about with fear and hope. People said he healed those nobody else could help anymore.
You crossed half the palace at midnight to tell me stories about some foreign prophet? Do you think Syria's healers failed because they forgot to pray hard enough?
You looked like a man carrying pain too heavy to hide anymore.
Every healer wanted gold. Every healer promised miracles. And every healer failed.
Then maybe this is the first time someone is asking you to stop paying and simply believe. Belief stopped feeling simple a very long time ago.
Tell me about this prophet, and don't leave anything out.
People said the prophet served the God who sees what no kingdom can hide. The poor, the broken, the forgotten. People traveled for days just to reach him.
And somehow you believe this prophet could help even me?
I believe your story is not ending the way you think it will.
I don't remember the last time someone spoke to me with hope instead of fear.
Prepare my horses immediately. I'm riding to Israel today. Israel! After everything between our kingdoms, have you lost your mind? I have spent years hiding from this disease. I refuse to spend the rest of my life surrendering to it.
Your Majesty, Israel may see this journey as weakness.
If Israel insults my commander, kingdoms may burn because of it.
Then let kingdoms laugh if they want, because I'm already fighting a battle far worse.
If this prophet truly exists, then Syria will arrive with honor worthy of kings.
Why does it look like Syria is preparing for war instead of a journey?
If this prophet values gold like the healers of Syria, then I brought enough to buy my future back.
Commander! At this point, we could probably purchase the entire Jordan River instead of washing in it.
If this trip fails, I may actually sell you to pay for all this gold.
What if I traveled all this distance, only to hear another man say there's nothing left for me?
I spent my whole life becoming feared. And now all I want is to become normal again.
Commander, the men feel uneasy entering enemy land dressed like this. Trust me, nobody here is more uncomfortable than I am.
Why would Syria send warriors carrying enough gold to feed cities?
Funny, back home I looked powerful. Here I only feel out of place.
I came seeking healing, not war.
If this man leaves unhealed, Syria may accuse us of humiliation and betrayal.
This is a trap! Syria wants an excuse to destroy us!
I crossed nations searching for hope, not to start another war.
Maybe I was foolish to believe anyone could help me after all.
Commander Naaman! Wait! The Prophet Elisha has heard about your arrival. What does the Prophet say?
The prophet said you should come to his home immediately.
This prophet lives out here, away from palaces and kings. Commander, this place looks too humble for someone powerful enough to heal people.
I expected temples, crowds, maybe even royal guards. Not this.
Prepare the gifts carefully. Prophets still understand the language of wealth.
So much wealth for the prophet.
Once he sees what I brought, this healing will finally begin.
The prophet says you should wash in the Jordan River 7 times and then return healed.
Wait, the prophet isn't even coming outside to meet me himself? After crossing kingdoms for this humiliation, he sends a servant to speak to me? I expected power, ceremony, something worthy of a commander of Syria!
The rivers of Damascus are cleaner than every muddy stream in this country combined. If healing was this simple, why did he not even come outside himself?
Commander, are we truly leaving already?
I would rather return sick than beg beside a muddy river like a desperate fool.
You crossed nations carrying gold and armies. But now you refuse because the answer sounded too small.
Maybe the prophet saw something inside me that I refuse to see myself.
Wait, we're actually turning around again? If there is even one chance left, then I will not let my pride bury it.
This river looks smaller than the streams outside Damascus. After everything, this tiny river decides whether I return home whole or broken. No battlefield ever made me feel this exposed before. The armor hid my sickness from everyone else, but it also hid the truth from me.
Please, let this not be another disappointment.
Did anything happen?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing changed.
The prophet said 7 times, Commander, not one.
How humiliating must a man become before healing finally reaches him? I have never felt smaller than I do right now.
All my life I fought to become greater than everyone else, and now I cannot even stand before a river.
Commander, maybe the miracle began the moment you finally stopped trying to control it.
For the first time in years, I don't feel powerful anymore.
Whether I leave healed or not, I cannot return home the same man.
One more time, Commander. You did not come this far to surrender now.
If the 7th time changes nothing, then at least I know I finally stopped running from the truth.
Please, let there still be mercy for someone like me.
This is the moment. I surrender everything.
Commander, your skin!
No, this can't be real. Commander, you look younger than when we left Syria. All this time I thought I needed healing, but I think I needed humility first.
We return to the prophet immediately, because I cannot leave this land without thanking him myself.
Tonight I arrived at this river as a proud man, and I leave it finally free.
For the first time in years, I am not hiding anymore.
I crossed nations carrying silver and pride, and somehow God healed me only after both were stripped away. Now you understand that healing was never something gold could purchase.
Please, allow me to honor you for saving my life.
Commander, if the prophet refuses all this gold, can I at least refuse carrying it back? After carrying my pride this long, carrying silver suddenly feels very light. I once believed greatness meant being feared. Now I think greatness begins with humility. Commander, you left Syria searching for healing. I think you're returning as a different man entirely.